people and firms uh, sell or buy stocks that are shares of the firms.
Okay. That are shares of the what? I didn't catch the last word.
The firms.
Awesome. Firms. Cool. The stock market is where people and firms buy and sell stocks that are shares of those firms. Really good. That's a great definition. Okay, good. And Jing, welcome to class. Jing, how are you doing? Jing, can you hear me? Your microphone is muted. Okay. Tony, can you ask and answer the next question?
Yes. Do you invest in the stock market? Why or why not? Uh, I don't invest in the stock market, but uh, I want to invest there.
Good. Okay, so
I
why?
uh, I haven't started yet because I am not ready to this uh, risky investment. But I already invested in the bond markets that it's more that it's safer and uh, when when I'll be more aware of knowledge about firms, I will start to invest in the stock market.
Nice. Can you read that last sentence one more time?
But I've already invested in the bond market
Okay.
because it's safer and
Did you
easier
say
to
in bonds?
in bonds because it's safer and easier.
Hmm.
When I am more uh, knowledgeable, I start to invest in the stock market.
Yeah, in the stock market. But good. Really nice work. And Jing, are you there? Jing, I still can't hear you. I'm not sure if you have a bad connection or if there's something else wrong, but I cannot hear you. Okay. So also it helps, sometimes it helps to leave and come back. Um, Okay, or you can adjust the settings on your microphone. So either of those might work. Okay, Tony, can you read and answer the last question?
Yes. What do you think of when you think of business? Uh, I think about uh, earn money and how to uh, earn more money.
Okay, so you think about something. What was it that you thought about, Tony?
Um, I think about to earn money and how to earn money.
Okay, I think about how to earn money and how to earn more money. Was that it?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Good. Ken, welcome to class. Ken, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well. Nice to see you again. Um,
Good.
Ken, What did you do today?
Uh, kind of. It is a consecutive holiday season here, so I went to the shopping mall and bought some food, and I'm relaxing. I was playing City View now, and not now, before the class.
Yeah, hopefully not now. Cool though. That
Yeah,
sounds like a good relaxing day.
yeah.
Awesome. Let's go to the next page and let's have Ken. Can you read the title and the directions?
Okay. Vocabulary. Read words. Ask about words you don't know.
Good. Tony, can you read the first three words?
Yes.
Actually, the first
Boom,
four words.
boom
Sorry.
bust cycle, stock market collapse, bonds default.
Perfect. Really good job with default. Um, yeah, that sounded perfect. And Jing, maybe can you try talking one more time? Okay. Like I said before, Jing, it might be good to leave and try to come back after. That might help. Um, just leaving and coming back. But yeah, Ken, what about the next four words? Can you read the next four words, Ken?
Okay. From default, you mean?
Yeah, so
Okay.
starting with boom.
Boom. Okay. Booming. Boom. Slump. Bubble. Bull market. Bear market.
Nice. Bull market, bear market. That sounded perfect. Nice job, Ken. And okay, do either of you have any questions about any of these words?
Uh, I don't know what slump means.
Good. Nice job forming that question. I don't know what slump means. Ken, can you explain what a slump is?
Slump is, in this sense, economical slump, and economical boom and economical slump happens in the cycle. In a cycle. Or it can be said economical depression, stagnant economy. That's a slump.
Yeah. Economy. Perfect. In this sense, an economical slump, it could be a depression or a stagnant economy. Does that make sense, Tony?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, really good job. Any other questions?
Uh, Default. What is a default?
Okay. Tony, can you think of what default means?
Default is when a firm or a state can't pay uh, their debt, debts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Even a person or state or a
Yes.
person can't pay their debts. Yeah, then you go into default. Really good job. Um, okay. Any other questions?
Maybe bear market is a weak market opposed to
Yeah.
bull market.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. This is a bear market,
Mhm.
and this is a bull market, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay. And Jing, welcome back. Jing, how's it going?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you a little bit now. Can you raise the volume a little bit?
Yeah, I did that. How about now? Is that okay now?
Yeah, it's
Better?
better now. Much better now. Okay, and Jing, where are you from?
I'm from China.
Okay. From China. Great. And so welcome to class.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions about any of these words?
Boom bust cycle, stock market collapse. Then the first one, I don't know what is it. The second one, I can understand first.
Okay, Jing, and you're gonna have to raise your volume or speak a little bit more loudly.
Okay, I will try. I will try to speak loudly.
Okay. So the
Uh,
first one you don't know?
boom bust cycle?
Yeah. Okay.
What is
Uh,
that?
Tony or Ken, either of you, can you explain a boom bust cycle?
A boom bust cycle. is when the, first of all there is a lot of euphoria in the market. I think I have to check the word. Um, uh, and everybody buys stocks, and then everybody starts to sell stocks. So there is a collapse in the market.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. There's a collapse. Is a collapse. Does that make sense, Jing?
Yes, I think it makes sense.
Okay, good. So it's the cycle of going up and the cycle of going down, and it happens again and again. So up and down and up and down.
Okay.
Dharma,
So
welcome to class. Dharma, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. Sorry, I'm late. I'm having trouble joining the class.
That's okay. Welcome to class. And Dharma, so yeah, no worries, no worries. Do you have any questions about any of these words, Dharma?
Uh, the first is, oh yeah,
The first,
you already have the explanation.
yeah.
The,
So
the
when there's
boom,
a,
boom bust cycle.
yeah. So it's like the cycle of going up and down for the market. So yeah, Jing or Dharma, any other questions?
Okay. Default.
Okay. So I think this was, yeah, I think this is Tony's word. Tony, can you define default?
is when a firm or a state or a person can't pay their debts.
Yeah. And euphoria. Euphoria, Tony.
Okay, thanks.
Good. Good question. That's a tough one to pronounce. Does that make sense, Jing? When a firm or a state or a person can't pay their debts, they're in default.
Can you say it again? I didn't get it.
Yeah, so when a firm or a state, so like a firm is company, state
Yep.
is like China, or a person can't pay their debts. So
Okay.
they borrowed money, they can't pay back.
Okay. That's quite clear.
Okay. And any other questions? Okay, good. Let's go to the next page then. Well, let's skip these definitions. Let's read this comic. Dharma, can you ask the question? And let's have Tony, can you answer?
What is this comic portraying in terms of business? Why is it funny?
There is a painter that can be see like an investor that looks at a bear market, but understand that it is a bull market. So he is going to have a big loss in the market.
Nice, in the market. Good. Okay. And Jing, so it sounds like Tony thinks this might be an investor, which is a good opinion. Do you think it's an investor, or is there anything else that this painter could represent? What else could this painter represent?
I just think that painter represents economist. They just draw a picture against the original one.
Okay.
Like he just want to pretend a bear's market. Instead of that, he draw a good picture for people, just to lie to people, just to convince people how to buy the shares.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Yes.
convince.
He can be a broker too.
Yeah. Buy. Perfect.
Share.
The shares.
Share.
And yeah, he could be a broker too, like Tony says. Perfect. I think this is really good. Okay, so an investor or an economist or a broker, any of those, maybe a banker. Cool. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's about it. You guys did a really good job. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, really well done. Oh no. Hold on. Sorry, the program kind of crashed, which it does every once in a while.
Yeah, done well.
So,
Yeah.
sorry, Jing, can't hear you.
Yeah, now we can see you.
Yep, no, I know. uh, yeah, so let's have Dharma. Dharma, what did you do today? What did you do today?
Well, I'm working today. Most of the time is I'm trying to get the license for my company.
Okay,
Uh,
nice.
yeah.
And what kind of company is it?
I work in an online payment company. It's like probably it's like PayPal, but it's in Indonesia. It's in my country.
Cool. Um, okay, yeah, that sounds great. And Amp, welcome to class. Amp, how's it going? Amp, are you there?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
Yeah, sorry about class yesterday. Yeah, I think I wrote it down, but yeah, I thought it started an hour later, so I was like 20 minutes late to class. But yeah, it's nice to see you again. Anyways, so yeah, we've just about finished this page. Let's go to the next page. And let's have Ken. Can you read the first sentence and fill in the blank?
Okay. An An economic blank is a period of increased demand and production, and the economic boom
Yeah. Okay. An economic boom is a period of increased demand and production. Good job. Amp, what about the next sentence?
Um, the, or a downturn,
Excuse me?
the period of booming economic growth, inevitable peaks
Oh,
follow, inevitably peaks following which there is uh, boom.
not quite. So we already used boom.
Yeah. A collapse.
So this is stock market collapse. So it's all one word.
Okay. Boom bust. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, close. This is hard. Um, so let's have Dharma. Can you explain what a boom is? What's a boom, Dharma?
Um, it's an increasing market.
An increasing
Yeah.
period is
Yeah, an increased demand in production. So an economic boom is a period of increased demand in production. And then let's have Jing. What's a slump? What's a slump, Jing?
It should be stock market collapse.
A stock
Or
market collapse?
yeah.
Um,
Or
I think that's a little bit different. A stock market collapse is a little bit more intense than just a downturn. Um,
booming or a downturn in the economy.
what means slump?
okay, slump is like a lowering. So when something slumps, it's like, yeah, it just lowers. So when a person slumps, they have their shoulders down and maybe their back is curved and they look really lazy. So that's called when you're slumping. Um, but yeah, so slump is just to sink or lower. So, Amp, can you try this sentence one more time?
Okay, the period of booming economic growth inevitably peaks, following which there is a slump or a downturn in the economy.
Good. So that's what a slump is. So it's just a downturn in the economy. Inevitably. Can you repeat inevitably?
Inevitably,
Good. Inevitably. And Dharma, what about the next sentence?
This this pattern is known as the business cycle, and a good example of this cycle is called the boom-bust cycle.
Yeah, it's the boom-bust cycle. Good. And let's have Jing. Can you try the last sentence?
Okay. A blank market is good for shareholders, but when the economy slumps, it can be accompanied by a blank when the value of shares on the exchange falls significantly. So uh, a booming market is good for shareholders,
Mm-hmm.
but when the economy slumps, it can be accompanied by a stock market collapse. The
Nice.
value,
Yeah. When the
when the
value of
value
shares.
of shares on the exchange falls significantly.
Okay, perfect. That was really good. Um, okay, and does anybody have any questions about this page? Okay, no questions. And so let's have Jing. Can you ask Tony the question at the bottom of the page?
Okay, when was the last big stock market collapse in your country? So
The
why did it
last,
happen? Uh-huh.
the last big stock market collapse in Italy was in 2007, 2008, after the default of Lehman Brothers.
After the what?
After the default of Lehman Brothers, because
Election? After the election?
no, the default of Lehman Brothers.
Oh, the default of the Lehman Brothers?
Yes.
I'm not even sure how to say Lehman Brothers. Um, okay. Okay, good. Um, yeah, and so why did their default affect the economy so much?
Because uh, the Lehman Brothers was a very important, a systematic bank. It was very connected worldwide, so its default um, as uh, after its default, no one was sure about their rights, and the
Okay, nice. Um, yeah, that sounds really good. Really good sentence. Good point. Awesome. I'm not sure. Nobody was sure about their rights. Is
yes,
that okay?
the proper rights, and there has been a lot of panic in the market.
A lot of panic. Okay, and there was, we probably would say. Unless it's still happening. Is there still a lot of panic in the market?
Uh, no.
Okay, yeah, so we'd use the past tense in that case. So if there's still panic, there has been panic. And panic. This means there still is. But if there was, it just was, so it would be completely past tense. But really great. Nice sentence, Tony. Okay, let's go on to the next page. And let's have Tony, can you read the first headline and ask Ken the question?
City analysts describe emerging markets as bubble economies. Are these emerging markets a good long-term investment? Why or why not?
Emerging market means newly developed markets.
Yeah.
Kind of the stock price is somewhat similar to gamble, so it could be, or it cannot be, it couldn't be.
Okay. So I think the most important word here is bubble. So city analysts, so the people who analyze stock markets and stocks, describe these particular markets as bubble economies. So that's the most important part. What's a bubble economy?
Bubble economy kind of economy or investment expand rapidly, so it's dangerous to invest. Actually, before the
Okay.
bubble, maybe you can. And during the bubble economy, you can release, you can sell in a good price of your stock. But if you buy the stock in the bubble economy time, it could be dangerous.
Okay. So would it be a good long-term investment?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think so either. So yeah, because bubble economies. Ken, can you describe what a bubble economy is?
How can I say? The economical boom happens and many people want to buy the stocks or invest. So as a result, the price of the stock or real estate rise very expensive price.
Yeah. So the price of a real estate gets really high, sometimes too high. So let's look
Yeah.
actually at this. And nope, the next page. Can you read about a bubble, Ken? Actually, let's have Amp. Amp, can you read about a bubble?
Okay, bubble, a situation in which a lot of people try to buy shares in a company that is not financially successful, or which is so new that no one knows how successful it will be. As a result, people pay more for the shares than they are worth. When they realize the price is lower than what they paid, they attempt to sell them at a lower price. Then the bubble has burst.
Exactly. Does anybody have any questions about a bubble? Okay. There's no questions. Perfect. And so yeah, Ken, you are definitely spot on for this one. Ken, can you read this next one? And can you ask Amp the question?
Okay. Why on the edge of a bear market in technology sales? Sorry. We are on the edge of a bear market in technology sales. Will technology shares be sold or bought in increased numbers? Why or why not?
Well, it depends if the people who is going to buy who is going to buy the shirts know about technology, they can't get any benefit in buying the stock in a lower price. But if you don't know about the technology, it just could be a loss for you because you don't know what is going to happen, and probably you are going to pay a lot of money for something that you are not be able to success with this kind of business.
Okay, you're probably going to pay a lot of money for something that you're not going to be able to maybe sell for the same price, for sure. So the edge of a bear market in technology sales. So the question is really good answer, but will technology shares be sold or bought in increased numbers? So like general numbers of the shares being sold or bought, I think they'll be more sold. So the prices will go down and more people will try to get out of the market. So they'll probably be sold in more numbers. But yeah, if you know a lot about technology shares, you could buy them while they're low, and you could make a lot of money. I think that's really, really correct. Nice job, Emp. Can you read the next headline and ask Dharma the question?
Okay, economic boom set to run for years. Will the demand in the economy increase or decrease?
The economy will increase because, well, analysts predict that the economic boom will stay for long, for many years.
Yeah. Good. Really, really good job. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's have Dharma. Can you ask Jing can you read the headline and ask Jing the question?
Wow.
New market about to go bust. Question: will output increase or decrease?
So I really don't know how to answer it. So can you try to could you just explain to me the question?
Okay. So the new market about to go bust. Does anybody know what go bust means?
Bankruptcy? Bankrupt.
Yeah, become bankrupt or like break.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good. So if the new market is about to go bust, and what's output? What's output? Does anybody know?
It is what being produced.
Yeah, what is being produced? Exactly. Really good job. That was better than my definition for it. Okay, good. Does that help, Jing?
Yes, but I'm trying. Okay, I'll try to answer it. I think the output will be decreased because the new market is already inflated. So I think there must be something new for the another market uh, for the society.
Okay.
Does that make sense here?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. So the output will be decreased, but there might be opening up a spot for a different market somewhere else. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I think there is supposed to be another thing comes out. I mean another market instead of this market, replace this market. If
Yeah.
this market go bust, yeah.
Okay, perfect. I think that's a great one.
Thank you.
Okay, and let's have Jing, can you read the last one and ask Tony the question?
Okay, bull market set to last all year. Question: if you buy shares today and sell in a few months' time, will you make money?
Yes, I will make money because I sell shares at a higher price.
Nice. Perfect. Really good job. Yeah, good answer. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay, no questions. Let's go to the next page then. And let's have Tony, can you read this first role?
You're a stockbroker, someone who helps people buy and sell stocks. The stock market just crashed, and you are on the phone with an angry client. Try to calm your client down so they don't take their money out of your firm.
Good. And Ken, can you play the next role?
You are an investor. The stock market collapsed, and you had no idea that it would. You're mad at your stockbroker, and you're thinking about pulling your money out of the market.
Good. Okay. And so yeah, can you guys go ahead and play those roles?
Okay.
Okay.
And maybe Tony, you can pick up the phone.
Hi Ken, how are you?
Hello, hello. Are you Mr. Tony?
How are you?
Yes, I'm not fine actually, because as you know, the stock market collapsed. So actually, I think if I stayed if I invest put my money to your company, and I will lose my money very quickly. So I want to withdraw all of my money in your company.
Oh, don't say this, Ken. You have now a good chance to gain a lot of money because you haven't lost money yet. If you withdraw money, you'll lose money. You have to be confident about my company because this collapse uh, is, uh, um, is due is, only for a panic in the market. Our fundamentals are good.
But there's no the evidence or proof which is that is true. So if the stock price decreased in this pace, it's an emergent situation. So I want to withdraw my money to protect my money. So uh, uh, so I don't want to invest stock anymore.
But you you have to be rational in this moment. Uh, you you invested because you trusted in my company, and you have to trust uh, also in a slump because in a few moments everything will go better.
Yeah, I hope so, but in this situation, it is currently the probably bubble economy busted. So I need to stop my damage in the minimal size. On this stage of the economy, maybe I can preserve some amount of money, even though I will lose some amount of money. But I think it is time. It is a high time to stop investing my money.
Oh, come on. I have my money in my company too, so uh, I I lose money too. I know that everything will go better. I
Mm.
work for this.
Yeah, I hope so
I
too.
work
But
very hard. I
mhm.
work very hard for this. Don't worry, my friend.
Okay, so uh, I hope so too. And but I need a clear plan uh, how to you know how to stop this slump economy, or if you have some idea or a concrete plan for that, please send the email about the proof about what you're saying.
Nice.
I, I send you the new business plan and the new trends about macroeconomical uh, uh, perspectives in the market. So
Nice
don't
job,
worry.
guys. Okay,
Okay, thank you very much.
perfect. That was great. Really well done. Okay, so we could, yeah, I think we could do that again, but let's try to move on to the next page, and let's start with AMP. AMP, can you read the first sentence with the correct answer?
The stock market has been for 3 days straight. Has been down
Yeah, for 3 days straight. Can you repeat for 3 days straight?
for 3 days straight.
Good. Okay, perfect. And let's have Dharma. What about the next one?
My stocks are up 20% this month.
Good. Really nice job. And Jing, the next one?
I'm hoping for a 10% increase over the next year.
Nice, over the next year. Perfect. And Tony, what about the next one?
Trading stock is not an exact science.
Good. That was really well done. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And Tony, can you ask Jing the first question, or this question?
Jen, what is a better idea? Investing in the stock market or in a bank? Why?
I think it depends. If you want to make quick money or you want to earn more money, investing in the stock market is a good idea for you. But you need to hire the broker and to study some stock market information. I mean, to read a lot of economic news. But in the bank, that will be a very safe way for you're not going to lose your money for sure. And it's safe and no risk. But it depends on what you want. So what are you planning for your future?
Okay. So yeah, it depends on what you want and what you planning for your future. Okay, good. Dharma, what about you? Which do you think would be better for you?
I think it's better to don't put all eggs in one basket. So probably because I'm quite a risk taker, so probably most of the percentage of my money will be in the stock market, probably 70 or 60%, and the rest just to make sure that my money is safe, I'll put it in the bank.
Okay, good. One small thing, instead of saying 70 to 60%, sorry, we would almost always say 60 to 70%. So we start with a lower number and go to the higher number. That's just a small thing. And it's better not to put. Can you repeat? It's better not to put all your eggs in one basket.
It's better not to put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay, good. And so let's actually go back up to today's vocabulary. And can everybody choose one word? And can you write a sentence with your word in the chat box? So here. So write a sentence choosing one word in the chat box. Oh, nice, Dharma. Really good sentence. Nice. Really good job with the well, too. Um, nice, Tony. Let's get those on the board. Okay, and so let's start with Dharma. Dharma, can you read your sentence?
I believe there will be no stock market collapse in the near future because the economy is doing very well.
Okay, and how would we change this?
There won't be.
Yeah, there won't be an article.
Uh,
Yeah, there won't be a stock market collapse in the near future because the economy is doing very well. Really nice job, Dharma. That's a great sentence. Really nice job with your adverb. Um, yeah, okay. And so, Tony, can you read your sentence?
The most difficult thing for an investor is to understand the exact moment when a bubble is going to explode.
Yeah, going to explode. Maybe we usually use the term burst when a bubble is going to burst. Explode works. It just sounds a little bit funny. Really good sentence. Yeah, nice job with your articles. Good grammar. I think that looks great. Okay, and AMP, can you read your sentence?
Many people wait for the bear market for starting a business.
Okay, we change the article and the preposition. Actually, so we just make this the infinitive.
A bear market. Yes, I was confused at if you using to a business start.
Yeah, to start a business. Okay, and Ken, after the bubble economy burst, the stock market collapsed. That's great. And Jing, I believe that people love to invest in the stock market. So you need the stock market. Um, but are afraid of economic bubbles. Yeah, so that's really the only thing. So just the article and then the verb to be. Unfortunately, we're out of time. So I do have another class right after this. Feel free to ask any questions, maybe through Google Plus. But yeah, I do have to go. And so really nice job, all of you guys. It was a fun class, and hopefully I'll see you guys all again soon.